Thank you for joining us again on the newsroom. Ahead of his scheduled trip to the United Kingdom, President Muhammadu Buhari has held a security meeting with service chiefs at the State House in Abuja. Present at the meeting were Chief of Defense Staff Gabriel General Lucky Rabo, Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atayiru, Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu, and Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Isiaka Amo. President Buhari is expected to proceed to London for a routine medical checkup later today and is expected back in Nigeria by the second week of April. Ekiti State Governor and Chairman of the Nigeria's Governors Forum, Kayode Fayemi, says there is a correlation between insurgency in the northeastern part of the country and banditry as well as kidnapping in the northwest and southwest, respectively. While briefing State House correspondents after a closed-door meeting with President Buhari on Monday, Fayemi claims that the same set of people were responsible for the crimes, adding that the masterminds used the ransom they collected from kidnapping in other parts of the country to fund insurgency in the northeast. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Shashanga local government area of Niger State has suspended a former governor of the state, Muhazu Aliyu, over 6 allegations of anti-party activities leading to cracks in the party since 2014. The suspension was contained in a communique issued at the end of an emergency stakeholders meeting in Minna on Monday and signed by 22 members of the committee. Reacting to the news, the Publicity Secretary, North Central Caretaker Committee of the PDP, Suleiman Mohammed, described the suspension of the former governor as fake news, explaining that as a 7 PDP Board of Trustee and NEC member of the party, Aliyu cannot be suspended by his local government chapter. And pharmaceutical company Johnson & Johnson is set to boost Africa's vaccination campaign with a supply of up to 400 million doses of its single-shot COVID-19 vaccine. The African Vaccine Acquisition Trust Team, AVATT, has already signed an agreement for the delivery of the vaccine doses. The agreement entails that 55 member states of the AU will take delivery from the beginning of the third quarter of 2021 up to 200 million doses of the vaccine. Additionally, 180 million doses will be made available in 2022, making it a combined total of up to 400 million doses of the vaccine. The 11 electricity distribution companies DISCOs across Nigeria recorded a shortfall of 273.4 billion naira in 2020. This was disclosed by the National Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC) in its 2020 financial report. The findings also revealed that the amounts the DISCOs received were a total of 542.73 billion naira out of 816.15 billion naira their consumers were billed. Ikeja Distribution Company led the pack, raking the highest amount of electricity bill for customers. It received 105.2 billion naira in 2020. And the number of U.S.-bound migrant children crossing the dangerous Darien jungle in Panama on foot has increased more than 15-fold in recent years. The UN Children's Agency disclosed this in a statement and said children accounted for just 2% of these migrants in 2017, but that had risen to more than 25% in 2020. UNICEF warned that migration across the dangerous jungle is likely to increase in the next month due to the economic crisis and unemployment generated by the COVID-19 pandemic, coupled with violence and climate change. In sports, the Nigerian Football Federation has announced that Super Eagles forward Alex Iwobi has been cleared by the Confederation of African Football to play Nigeria's game against Lesotho this evening. Officials had earlier questioned Iwobi's COVID-19 positive test results that forced the Everton FC player to miss Nigeria's African Cup of Nations qualifier against Benin Republic on Saturday. On Tuesday, the Federation revealed that Iwobi will feature in the game against Lesotho after his test results came out negative and he was cleared by CAF. The Eagles, who have already qualified for the 2021 AFCON in Cameroon, will play their last qualifier match against Lesotho today by 5 p.m. Well, that's the latest update on the newsroom. Do join us on the next hour for more.